Emily Dickinson quotes: "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain." Forever is composed of nows. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. If I read a book and it makes my whole body so cold no fire can ever warm me, I know that is poetry. Not knowing when the dawn will come, I open every door. A little madness in the spring is wholesome even for the king. Morning without you is a dwindled dawn. If I read a book and it makes my whole body so cold no fire can warm me, I know that is poetry. If I feel physically as if the top of my head were taken off, I know that is poetry. These are the only ways I know it. Is there any other way? This is my letter to the world that never wrote to me. Saying nothing sometimes says the most. Nature is a haunted house, but art is a house that tries to be haunted. To live is so startling it leaves little time for anything else. Bring me the sunset in a cup. Beauty is not caused. It is. Pardon my sanity in a world insane. A word is dead when it is said, some say. I say it just begins to live that day. I know nothing in the world that has as much power as a word. Sometimes I write one, and I look at it, until it begins to shine. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. Dogs are better than human beings because they know but do not tell. How happy is the little stone that rambles in the road alone, and doesn't care about careers, and exigencies never fears, whose coat of elemental brown a passing universe put on, and independent as the sun, associates or glows alone, fulfilling absolute decree in casual simplicity. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. Heart, we will forget him, you and I, tonight. You must forget the warmth he gave, I will forget the light. Truth is so rare, it is delightful to tell it. The heart wants what it wants, or else it does not care. Hold dear to your parents, for it is a scary and confusing world without them. The dearest ones of time, the strongest friends of the soul books. I am out with lanterns, looking for myself. One need not be a chamber to be haunted. We turn not older with years but newer every day. I don't profess to be profound, but I do lay claim to common sense. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all, and sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea, yet, never, in extremity, it asked a crumb of me. Till I loved I never lived. The lovely flowers embarrass me. They make me regret I am not a bee. I felt it shelter to speak to you. A great hope fell, you heard no noise, the ruin was within. Life is a spell so exquisite that everything conspires to break it. Unable are the loved to die. For love is immortality. We never know how high we are till we are called to rise. Then if we are true to form, our statures touch the skies. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one pain, or help one fainting robin unto his nest again, I shall not live in vain. They might not need me, but they might. I'll let my head be just in sight, a smile as small as mine might be precisely their necessity. That I shall love always, I argue thee that love is life, and life hath immortality. But a book is only the heart's portrait, every page a pulse. An ear can break a human heart as quickly as a spear, we wish the ear had not a heart so dangerously near. Love is anterior to life, posterior to death, initial of creation, and the exponent of breath. Write me of hope and love, and hearts that endured.